Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Phoenix and today I'm going to be showing you a jumping session that I did recently with Quartzcharger. Today I decided I was going to go to the Silverglade Equestrian Centre. I've been doing low level jumps with Quartzcharger, so I'm going to try some bigger ones today. Where I am does offer a trailer service to bring me there, but I'd have to pay for it, so I'm deciding to ride there. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Of course I started by giving Quartzcharger a nice groom, which he got a little bit excited about, as you can see here. He's always so good when I tack him up. I think he's more excited to get outside than I am. On the way there we got to gallop through some fields, which was such an amazing experience. It's so beautiful and it feels so freeing. Once we arrived, it was time to warm up, and this is where I got a bit nervous because I didn't realise just how big this arena was, never mind how big the jumps were. And this was our first time being here, so you could definitely say that I was anxious. Here we went for our first jump, but jumped just a bit too early, so Quartzcharger's back feet knocked the pole, but we managed to get our stride just right on this jump and clear it. I cannot tell you how much energy Quartzcharger had. It was so hard to stop him from galloping around like crazy. And this time we jumped too close to the jump and his front feet knocked it. As you're going to see later in the video, the biggest thing we struggled with here is jumping the jumps in a straight line. We kept coming at them at an angle. I'm not sure why. Here we go knocking over another pole. And as you will also see today, this rainbow jump, Quartzcharger just loved it. He cleared it every single time. This video is not going to be nearly as long as the actual session. We were here for about 1.5 hours. Neither of us are perfectionists. Definitely not. Here we were clearing all the jumps. Oh my goodness, Quartzcharger is born to be a jumper. Not like the kind of jumper you wear, like you know what I mean. I then led him around to jump on the opposite rein, and Quartzcharger is definitely an over jumper. He's just got so much energy. He knocked the pole with his back feet there. I say he knocked the pole, but obviously riding depends on the horse and the rider, so I'm not blaming him. Next I tried to jump over the water jump just to get him used to that wider style jump. And he cleared it beautifully. Quartzcharger loves water. As you saw, we cleared that jump at such an angle, it was crazy. I suppose this jumping session was really getting to know how Quartzcharger jumps and what we need to work on. That last jump was such a horrendous angle. We practiced jumping this purple jump a lot of times because we knocked it over way more times than we cleared it. We went towards the flower jump and he sort of swerved away, but he did turn back and jump it in the end. Very well done. His front legs hit the jump really hard here, so I did get off and make sure he was okay, which he was. Here I jumped from the left rein again because he seems to struggle with that side more. We were just going a bit too slow on this jump, so his back feet caught the pole. But then he somehow managed to clear this really tall jump. Honestly, I think he struggles more with the small jumps than the big ones. It's almost like he has so much energy and so much drive that he knocks over the small ones because it's just like, ugh, this isn't even a jump. I think we struggle with this turquoise jump the most because it's at an angle, so there's not that much room to run up to it. Next I went for these 2 smaller jumps but in canter rather than gallop, just to work on his power. This is definitely the best round we had. We didn't knock anything over and went around the whole course. Next I went to try this turquoise jump again in hopes I could get a bit more of a straight line, which we actually did. On this jump we were riding in canter and jumped a bit too late, so his left front leg just knocked that pole. For some reason he decided to stop after this jump. I'm not sure what happened. I did get off and check his tack, make sure nothing was making him uncomfortable, and then we carried on. As you can see, he cleared a lot more jumps when riding on the right rein, so that's definitely something to work on, and also actually jumping in the center of the jumps and not at such an angle or right by the edge. It's actually embarrassing. I made sure to try to jump from as many different directions as possible. And here is a sort of bird's eye view of our last jump of the day. He did so well and I'm so proud of him. We had a bit of a cool down and then headed back to the stable. It was now dark outside. He had been such a good boy that I dismounted and gave him a carrot as a treat before we left. He had been working really hard today, so when we got back I made sure to rinse him down and give him a good old groom. Before I went to bed, because it was late now, of course I had to say hello to Daisy. She is so adorable. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!